We're shipping 179 million servings of leafy greens out of Yuma every single day. So when you're thinking about how many servings it takes to feed North America from November until April,
Yuma County has a long tradition of being an agricultural-rich region. It's responsible for 29% of the state's agricultural revenue. Healthy food, nutritious food, vegetables. I haven't seen anything else like it anywhere.
it's a big job, and I think a lot of people don't really think about the job and how big it is.
The fact that we grow over 90% of the leafy greens consumed during the winter has it really developed into an agricultural superpower that it's become now.
And the responsibility that sits on our shoulders to make sure that what we're doing is healthy and available at least 9 months out of the year. We're great at producing the best raw product around.
There's a very strong ag season here, so we have the availability for our resources, avoiding all the logistics costs because our fields are right here.
Short truck ride to bring them from the fields to our facilities. For the finished product, we're right on the I-8. Quick drive to California, and the other direction, quick drive to the I-10, where you can go to most of the rest of the country. We're very close to a Long Beach port, which allows us to ship internationally.
And it's easy to know someone that knows someone that knows someone.
We are the sunniest place on earth, cold nights and warm days, which is a perfect season to be growing 150 different specialty crops that we grow in Yuma County. There's really 3 layers that's involved in the AgTech broadband initiative in Yuma County, which is what makes it so unique.
How can we maximize the use of this new technology?
The first layer is what we call the middle mile. It's making sure that all of Yuma County has access to broadband. The second layer are the ag towers, and those towers will have not only the broadband access for our computers, what's on them will be determined by the farmers that will be needing and wanting to use that technology. Third layer is our research center. It is now 100% a smart farm, and it is the test, pilot, and demonstration site for AgTech.
It's actually divided up into 2 different areas. One to represent the fertile valley. This is the place where we grow vegetables. Another station that has very sandy soil, more like citrus and dates.
And how and what is the best way to integrate AgTech? If we can test it and prove it in Yuma, then we can then push that out.
The University of Arizona is a campus for innovation for agriculture.
As a word, AgTech, it sounds very simple, but it's a very complicated thing because it requires many different skill sets.
We have PhD level specialists who are focused on looking at these technologies and helping industry develop them.
Dr. Hikmat Guddawa is working with University of Arizona, how we can utilize ag tech, then utilize machine learning, and he has published multiple papers on that ag technology and AI piece.
We offer many programs in continuing education, and that allows everybody that's working in those areas to not have to travel out of state to go somewhere else to go get training. But really, the magic is happening here. These are the best places to be doing those trainings because they're very relevant to the work that everybody is doing.
To grow the crops, you need labor. Yuma's for workers.
It's a seasonal business. The harvest is our busiest time. With Yuma, the workforce is a seasonal workforce between us and lettuce and the greens. If you give them a problem or if they come across a problem, they're pretty proactive and they figure out a way to fix it. Go after the problems, figure it out, and determine the solutions.
There's a lot of people here willing to work.
And this workforce, we've had a lot of people that have been willing to step up and learn a new task, be able to pick it up, and allow us to continue to run effectively.
People have moved here because our farmers are the best. This is a new booming opportunity when you're thinking of a career that really is in its barely little baby stages of where it's going to be going.
Producing crops is really important, but also moving crops.
Drivable distance, not crazy expensive. Logistic cost either.
Being close to the highway network here is really important for shipping.
And we can ship with it and have a product anywhere in North America within 3 to 4 days. And that's pretty amazing.
The Colorado River is the lifeblood of water for Yuma, and that flows right through downtown.
And so that every drop counts and every drop has value to adding to that crop.
In Yuma County alone, 94% of the water goes towards agriculture.
Look at where we're going. And because we're going to have those 200,000 acres that have that smart farm capability, it adds the value not only to the grower in the new equipment, but to all those other ag tech companies that want to come and see if their products work in the desert and arid lands and in specialty crops. There is no other region that's doing it at the level that we're doing it as it relates to investing in our community. The exciting science and engineering and technology that's involved and available for not just today, but really the future and where the future is going.